This is the NOMAD Base One. High quality materials, minimalistic in nature, and complete with an integrated Apple MagSafe charger, capable of charging up to 15 watts. The Base One is NOMAD's latest MagSafe charger, being released today for purchase. With so many MagSafe chargers now on the market, it's becoming increasingly difficult to differentiate one from another charger, but NOMAD, as usual, has managed to do so with very high quality materials. In the center is an Apple certified MagSafe charger. Surrounding it is a glass top surface, followed by a high quality metal base. At the bottom is an anti-slip rubberized coating to keep it firmly in place. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to notice when you're picking this thing up, it's extremely high quality and it does live up to that NOMAD standard that you would expect from their products. But the second thing you're going to notice is that this thing is really heavy, like way heavier than I expected it to be by a landslide. But that is done intentionally because you can see here with this other MagSafe charger that I have, if they're not heavy enough, it lifts up with your phone. And that begs the question, is it even really wireless when you have to use two hands to get rid of it? Whereas with NOMAD, it's heavy enough that you are able to pick it up without it totally coming with this thing. So it's a really nice experience to have. Now, because the magnets here are so strong, what ends up happening here, counter to my other point, is that when you go to lift it, you can lift the entire charger with it. You can see I'm nervous as I'm doing this too because I don't want it to drop. Two reasons. Number one, this thing is a tank and I don't want it to damage my desk. But number two, it has the glass top and I don't want to shatter that either. So there's a lot of things that can go wrong here if you're picking your phone up traditionally just by grabbing the phone. But what NOMAD thought of here is that they actually made the MagSafe charger here elevated. And the reason they did that is so that you can wedge your fingers underneath the phone to properly pick it up. Also, another reason it's good that this is a glass surface is because the fingerprints you're going to have from grabbing this thing are going to be a lot easier to clean, of course. Now, another great feature about this thing is that it comes MagSafe certified, and that means that it is going to have that 15-watt wireless charging, but it also means that when you attach your phone to it, assuming it's plugged in, you're going to see that MagSafe animation happening. Now, the other cool thing about this charger is that it's MagSafe certified, and what that means is that this can charge your iPhone up to 15 watts, assuming it's an iPhone 12 or later. But in order to make it do this and display the MagSafe animation that's going to show up on your phone, you need to have a 30-watt wall adapter. Now, this does not come in the box, however, you can buy one from NOMAD. Of course, you can also pick one up from Amazon, like these, and I'll show you links to those in the description down below if you need to pick one up. And I'm assuming most people just won't have these floating around their house because it does have that USB-C end. I didn't even have one. So first I tried this out on a 20-watt Apple wall cube, and this came with the HomePod, and it actually didn't show anything at all. It didn't show the MagSafe animation. It didn't even charge it. Some of them, when they're MagSafe certified, will charge just at a slower speed and not show the animation. So I was surprised to see that this wouldn't actually do anything with just the 20-watt adapter. So what I used instead in this case, because I just had it on hand, is this 62-watt Mac adapter. Has USB-C end, so it's going to work with the braided NOMAD cable that comes with this thing. And that's what I'm going to show you guys in these real-world tests. So I put it to a real-world test, not using my iPhone 13 Pro Max, but instead using an iPhone 12 for the average user. And here's the results I saw over an hour of charging. Starting at 51%, it charged 5% within 5 minutes, 10% within 10 minutes. It started to slow down at 14% within 15 minutes, 17% in 20 minutes, and then ultimately 41% in an hour, bringing it up to 92%. Charging times are also going to vary depending on what processes you have running on your phone, how busy it is at that time. But on average, I had it close to about 50% within an hour, which is still a pretty good result to have. So my overall thoughts, it's an extremely premium charger. It feels really sturdy. The mixture of glass and metal come together really nicely. I do actually think it's worth the price you're paying. I mean, MagSafe chargers are usually expensive anyway. Of course, the Apple MagSafe charger is cheaper, but to pay a little extra to get something that's a better weighted down and made of more premium materials, I would highly recommend that. I went through everything I could think of on this video about this charger, but if there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments now and I'll be sure to get to it. If you enjoyed the video, well, now is the time to hit the like button to tell YouTube the videos like this don't suck, and hit the subscribe button to see more videos like this from me. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.